What I try to do is I try to open the door that gives you the possibility to have a true experience. To really, really have the most exciting time you can possibly have. Video games are the new art form of the 21st century. Writing for a game is slightly different than writing for a movie, because in a game you don't really know who your protagonist is, because your player, of course, is your protagonist. But still, what you're trying to do is you're trying to figure out how to go and write something which starts as a seed of emotional experience. And as it broadens, as you add more and more emotional elements to it, ultimately, hopefully, you're going to give your player a true experience. Because after all, isn't that what life is all about? Isn't that what play is all about? Vienna, town of Mozart, the town of Gustav Mahler, the town of some of the greatest composers in the world. And of course, Vienna has truly one of the greatest symphony orchestras in the world. And we get to pull from this pool of enormous sound. If you are a player in one of the greatest orchestras in the world, of course, you know, your weapon of choice is going to be remarkable. There is a history of 600, 700, 800 years of refining and building something which is simply there to serve the purpose of giving you an emotional thrill. Bringing all these people together, you get an emotional charge that you just don't get anywhere else. That is truly one of the great joys of just doing what I do. You're sitting there by yourself for the longest time in a room with no windows, and it's just you and the screen and your own paranoia, and then suddenly you get to sort of unleash it to an orchestra. And you see the excitement that these players have of having, you know, new stuff to play, and their level of expertise is so extraordinary. I mean, you know, you put the most difficult thing in front of them, and they'll just play it the first take, you know, and the passion is always there. And I think if I have to describe what I do, I'm in the business of passion. Actually, I learned this from Ridley Scott. So here are a few important rules for film composer. Don't ever be sentimental, because sentimentality is unearned emotion. So work hard, roll your sleeves up, bare your heart, be emotional, don't be sentimental. Secondly, what is vitally important in any of these projects is know the power of your players and write to the best of their abilities. They want new, they don't want the old stuff, they want something new. Curiously, the sound is nothing like Lion King. Curiously, it's nothing like Interstellar. Curiously, it's nothing like Dune, on purpose. Because I think I'm in the business of, you know, making custom suits, you know, custom tailoring. I'm in the business of, that's not even a business, it's a passion. I love this, I love writing music. And if you love writing music, I mean, the thing you want to do is you want to go and say something new every time. And by being given these images and given these stories and given this incredible technology that has advanced so quickly, it challenges you constantly to go and do new and wonderful things. And the last thing you want to do is sound like the thing you just did. While I love using orchestral music, it makes computer graphics or CG suddenly real, because you have 70, 80, 90 people giving their all, giving their heart, infusing their life into the music. Games and music both use the word play as a way of making things function. And I think a playful life is a life well lived.